Yes, you just don't want to deal with anything more than you have to.
New at 5, families dealing with the loss of a loved one face a new challenge. There's a shortage of death certificates in South Carolina.
DHEC says families are now limited temporarily to the number of certificates they can get. The company that supplied the state's paper shut down. Anna 7 on your side's Christine Brown reports it's causing problems.
And that's funny.
Linda Wright lost her mom on July 14th. It's been tough for her and her family.
In this picture, she was in her late 40s, early 50s.
But she didn't know just how tough it would be. Linda was put in charge of her mother's estate.
Financial institutions, government agencies, even credit card companies, they all require death certificates.
Her brother suggested she would need 20 death certificates to send to the probate court or for accounts like insurance claims. But when she requested that amount from the funeral home, she was only handed 5.
It didn't make much sense to me for such an important matter.
According to DHEC officials, families across South Carolina can only get 5 temporarily. All other back orders will have to wait.
I take orders for 10, 15, or 20, but explain to them that all those over 5 will come in at a later time.
DHEC says they found out on July 9th that their Ohio-based supplier for security paper closed down, so they're doing what they can to make up for the lack of supply. On DHEC's website, they've issued an apology for the shortage, but they also say on August 14th they should have a new supply.
At a time when families are grieving, I don't think it's good to have to be thinking about shortages of death certificates. It seems like someone dropped the ball.
Funeral homes say it's become a burden. Grieving families are scrambling to get their loved ones' affairs in order, but all they can do is wait.
Well, they'll obviously miss deadlines, and we don't have a time frame as to when more paper will come in, so we can't give answers, and they want answers.
Wright is one of those families, and she hopes for the sake of others the problem is resolved soon. In Greenville, Christine Brown reporting, 7 on your side.
The security paper used to print births and death certificates uses anti-counterfeiting printing like the kind used on money. DHEC says once they get that new paper later this month, they expect to complete all back orders within a week.
Well,